Hello everyone, and today I want to make a vlog to talk to you about Camp NaNoWriMo 2015, as well as the book I'm currently working on, and writing in general. Because if you don't know, I am a big writer as well as a reader, and I just want to be able to share that part of my life with you because it does have a lot to do with reading and books, and it's all kind of together, you know, writing books, reading books. I've been doing both since as long as I was able to, and I've always wanted to be a writer. I'm not published, but my ultimate career goal in life is to be a published author with, you know, best-selling books and all that good stuff that has to do with being a writer. So I'm currently participating in Camp NaNoWriMo. It is the 6th day, and I have written a total of 3,199 words. That isn't very much, but I am going to be picking up the pace this week and getting more written. I decided to join Camp NaNoWriMo this year to motivate myself to write more, to try to actually finish this book because I'm really rooting for this book. I really like it, and unlike the other books I've tried to write before, I think this is a really good one, a solid book that can really be a good debut for me, I guess. My novel is currently 23,919 words long. I started writing it on March 3rd this year, and I didn't plan on joining Camp NaNoWriMo, but it kind of coincided with my writing, basically. It started on April 1st, and I've just been writing from March all the way through to April, and I thought I would just join it, like I said, to motivate myself, to get myself to write more, to make writing a daily thing. So my goal for this Camp NaNoWriMo is to write 30,000 words by the end of the month, which, going along with the 20,000 something words I've already written, will equal about 50,000 words by the end of the month, which should be a really good chunk of the book, and it will really probably by the end of the month I'll have a good grasp on how everything's going to go, and trying to write every day and making it a habit and forming it into my life. So the book I'm working on is an alien book. It's kind of a combination of adult fiction and science fiction because it focuses a lot around the main character's everyday life, and she's kind of not had the best childhood. She's in college now, but she still has to deal with several family issues and friend issues, like her father who cheated on her mother and now lives off with some other family, and her older brother went off to college, and her younger brother is getting into drugs, and her mother is working all the time to support the family so that Aaliyah can go to college and have that full experience. It's a lot about making sacrifices. The mother makes sacrifices for the family, Aaliyah makes sacrifices for her family and her brother and Earth, and people overall have to make sacrifices because along with this everyday life she's having to struggle with, Earth also has discovered an alien planet that potentially harbors life, and stuff starts to get out of control as we get in contact with this planet, and bad kind of threatening things start happening. Aaliyah gets visited by an alien, and she's trying to kind of figure out what the heck is going on and having to do all that kind of stuff. So far the book has no title, but that's okay because that's something I can do later on once it's finished and once I have everything set, and I can try to kind of dig into the story and try to find little gems that could possibly be a title, which will be really fun. Overall, I'm really just trying to be a better writer, to get myself to write more, and to not push myself so much that it's an unrealistic version of what I'm trying to do. Previously, I have tried to push myself to write the best possible work. Everything I write has to be publishable, has to be something I would want out in the world, and that was just completely unrealistic because that's not how it works, and I don't know how I got that idea into my head, but it's been a struggle to kind of work myself out of that, and I finally have. I'm now writing more for myself, for the fun of it, and also to actually get this book done, and it's something that I want to do. It's not something that I'm kind of forcing myself to do. Along with writing the novel, I also have been thinking about some short story ideas that I'm going to start because spring is a very inspiring time of year for me, and I've been coming up with these little short story ideas, and I think that'll be a good way to let me get some freedom and not have to just focus on a single novel without going to start another novel, which I often do a lot. I'll end up starting one, not really being sure, getting out of the mood to write it, and starting something else. So instead of that, I'm going to try to get myself to write some short stories and do little projects along the way. Maybe start writing poetry, maybe try to get some stuff published in lit mags or online magazines. But overall, I just want to grow as a writer. I'm going to continue writing reviews for books I read, which is a great way to help me grow as a writer. And I'm also going to continue writing articles for my book blog, and it's all very just good for me as a writer and also as a reader, and I just want to get better at all that stuff. I want to be proud of the work that I create. That is all I have to say right now about my writing and about my book and about Camp NaNoWriMo. I will maybe make some more updates along the way if anyone's interested, and if you have anything to say or add, any comments left down below would be really appreciated. If you're a writer, if you're not a writer, if you want to get into writing, anything. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next. Bye!